bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Forget not all his benefits. He forgives all your sin. He heals all your brokenness. He redeems your life from the pit. Crowns you with mercy, crowns you with love. Slow to anger, rich in love. His compassion rises like the sun from the heavens, high above. Great is his love for everyone. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Every heart be giving him praise. As far as the east from the west, he has carried my sins away. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Let his mercy cover the night. From everlasting to everlasting, his kingdom rules in light. Justice for all who are oppressed. He made his ways known to Moses, his acts to the children of Israel. As a father has compassion on the children that he loves, so the Lord shows compassion to the ones who fear his name. He remembers we are dust. Our days are like the grass, but his mercy never fades. His faithfulness will last. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Every heart be giving him praise. As far as the east from the west, he has carried my sins away. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Let his mercy cover the night. From everlasting to everlasting, his kingdom rules in light.
I was singing mercy and justice to you, oh Lord, I'll make my song. I'll walk within my house with honor and keep my heart from doing wrong. I will say no wicked thing before my eyes are in my way. The proud will not endure with me. Truth and love will light my day. I'll stand in faith, I'll stand in grace, in purity before your face. I'll guard my steps, I'll guard my gate. My heart and soul will celebrate. I will sing of your mercy, I will dance to your justice, in the rhythm of your glory. My heart beats in your promise, and true, lighting the darkness forever. You move. Your love surrounds me, fills the night. Your righteousness, my guiding I will sing, I will praise. In your mercy, all my days. Justice flows like ocean waves. Your truth forever stays. Lord, how many rise against me? Many say there's no help, but you are my shield, the lifter of my head. I cry aloud, you answer me from your holy hill. You set me free. I lie down and I wake. You sustain my soul.
All right, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday morning's live stream. My name is Tyler. I'm going to be navigating us through the wild world of day trading futures. And today, I'm sure, is going to be another one. Yesterday, in our private live stream, I attempted to take the biggest trade of my life. We'll talk more about that here in a little bit, but ended up green yesterday and want to continue that streak today. So we're going to look for a nice little setup, and we'll open in prayer here around the opening bell. But let's say hi to everybody. Good morning. If you're in the chat, say hi, say where you're from if you've never done that before. Georgette, good morning. Mary, Jean, good morning. Apex Chart Analyst, what's up, my friend? How are you? Kay, good morning. Hezi, Octavian, good morning. Kingdom Wealth, good morning. Or I should say, Betsy. Brandon, what's up? Kyle, Eli, what's up? Wisconsin, I didn't know you were from Wisconsin. Well, you're not too far from me. I'm in Nebraska. Maddie, good morning. Shane, good morning. Australia, I think you mentioned that before. That's pretty cool. Corey, what's up? Candace, Newport, awesome. North Carolina, 153. Can I just say 153? Norman, good morning. Good morning. Hezi from the Philippines. I'm glad to have you, my friend. Wong, good morning. Malawi. Is that Malawi? Did I say that right? I hope I did. California. Wawa. Weewa. Wawa Weewa. Do I have that right? Wawa Weewa. Love it. Greetings from the Mountain State. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and let's do a little analysis on the charts here. Take a look, see what we got going on. I've already marked up our previous day high and previous day low. Let's just go to the daily. Here's what our daily candle looked like. So yesterday I attempted the biggest trade of my life. I was going for 238 points. There was my target right there. Yes, folks. Yes, folks. I did not get that. I did not get that. I was so committed to the level. I held through everything. Everything. Ended up getting stopped out and so I was green on the day. But I did not get the biggest trade of my life. I was disappointed. I was disappointed. But this is an obvious target. This is going to be our target. That's just is. It is a daily candle without a wick. It's a daily candle without a wick, and it's a new day opening gap. That's just our obvious level. We have the close of Thursday right there, and then the open of Friday right there. So there's a gap in our price action right here. That's what we're going to target. That's what we're looking for as where we want price to go. It worked out well for us yesterday. I got up to 200 points. I mean, I was in the green 200 points. I was just waiting for that extra 38 points, and it didn't, and it went against me. And I did not get the biggest trade of my life. There was lessons to be learned in that. There is definitely lessons to be learned. The biggest lesson is if you drop down to the 4-hour time frame, look what we conveniently swept. Yeah, see that? We swept a 4-hour low. We swept a 4-hour low. And if you want to go even more specific, if we go to the hourly time frame, we swept an hourly swing low. And yeah, we hit that right there. And after the second attempt of it failing, I should have had the common sense to say, you know what? I don't want this to run against me like it did right there. And that's exactly what it did. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. But there's another lesson in that we'll talk about here about taking profits even though you might be waiting for your final target. When does it make sense to take a profit when your target hasn't been hit yet? We're going to talk about that. And this is a psychological decision, because if you don't, it could mess with your psychology. We'll get into that. Also, we are going to be doing a giveaway for Funded Next Futures today. We're going to be doing a giveaway, so stick around for the giveaway. We're going to attempt it again. We're going to try Funded Next Futures again. We're going to see if they have improved anything. All right, so we got relatively equal lows right here on the hourly time frame. You can see that. We're probably going to run that. That's Asia low. You can see right there. Asia low. Tagged it. It tagged London low, left Asia low. We're probably running that right now. I am going to wait for the first 15 minutes of price action to work itself out. The only trade that I will consider taking is the 930 model before 945. I have found that a majority of my losses are before 945 because I rush into a trade or I'm not letting the trade play out. I miss trades as a result of it, but it's one of those decisions I think is necessary. What do we got here? London high. Where did we close? Right here. So right now we have a discount. Opening range gap. We got 4 minutes till the market opens here. Ultimately, I am bearish on today. I would like to see that. We got these equal highs right here. To see those equal highs, I'm not going to go short till those are hit. Okay, this is what I want. And to be frank, I wouldn't mind taking inversion to those equal highs. That looks nice. Those equal highs are obvious. And we would do the inversion model, which I'm teaching in the 30-day roadmap. If you're interested in checking that out, you can go to thepurposedriventrader.com and check out the 30-day roadmap. It is 30 days of lessons for one specific focus and one specific model. Very, very targeted. It's not just a general course. You're going to walk away with a lot of knowledge and understanding for one specific model. So go check it out. It is free for the PDFs, but if you want the companion videos, it's $97. Sign up for that. But I like these equal highs. I like this. I think we're going to run for those. You see midnight open here in London high. Bada bing, bada boom. As of right now, I'm not interested in the 930 model. I am not interested in the 930 model. Now that I have Claude connected to TradingView, I'm going to rerun the 930 model through that and see how it plays out. I'm going to rerun it. I think it would be helpful for me to redo those numbers and recheck out those numbers. All right, let's go ahead, open in prayer here this morning. If you wanna open in prayer, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Give me a thumbs up in the chat, or not in the chat, on the video, and we'll open in prayer here. Father, we honor you this morning. Thank you, Lord, for your leadership. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you that your mercies are new every morning. Thank you that you care about the things we care about. And Lord, I want to honor you in my trading. I want to honor you with my words and my actions today. I pray that you'd bless everyone here. Lord, that you would bless them richly. Not only economically, but bless them with yourself. Pour your spirit upon them in a deeper and more meaningful way, Father. Holy Spirit, give us wisdom as we read the markets. Give us patience. We reject anxiousness. We reject forcing trades and being manipulated by our emotions, and we choose to follow our plan. In Jesus' name, and everyone said, amen. What's up, XB? Good morning. RMP, good morning. What's up? What's up, Money? Juju, what's up? Good morning, John. Tony, how you doing? All right, so from a hourly and 4-hour perspective, no sweeps of liquidity here. No sweeps at all. We have a 4-hour sweep of liquidity, it looks like, at the 2 a.m. candle. Oh, and now it's running. Yesterday, I'm like, guys, this looks really good. I'm going to take a short before my 15-minute candle. And it runs completely against me. That's why it's like, you know what? I'm just going to stay out. I'm just going to stay out. It was literally just like this, except it came back higher to this level right here. And right when it hit that level, I'm like, it's going to go short. It goes down for a second, and then it just goes the other way. I'm like, this looked good. This looked good. But I'll tell you, the trade I took yesterday was right here. It was right here. Right there. I took the breaker right here. Boom. It went against me. I had my stop right at this candle's high. Right there. Right where that purple line is. And then we started melting. Yep, we did. And I held it all the way down to here. And I didn't sell it right there. Nope, I did not. I did not. I decided, you know what? Let's hold it. So it runs against me 100 points. It comes back down. There's my opportunity again. Oh, there's my opportunity again. And I said, nope. I'm going to hold this sucker to all the way. And I held it for 4 hours, guys. I held it for 4 hours. And you can see it. Just, oh, boom. I was committed. I was committed. Tyler, why didn't you sell it when it, started showing it was going to reverse? Because I made a decision. I made a decision. And I stuck with that decision. That's for sure. I stuck with that decision. It was a long day. I was tired. I mean, 4 hours of watching one move. It was exhausting. I can tell you that I don't want to do that again. If I'm going to do that again, it's going to be one of those things, set it, forget it, walk away, don't look at it, come back, check it 4 hours later to see if it hit my target. No, I did not let it go red. I moved my stop to break even and a little bit into the green, and you guys saw where I set that, and I ended up getting stopped out. Yep, 4 hours, 4 schmackarooskies. I ended up taking another trade, though. I ended up going yesterday. I went short right here. Once we swept this high right here, I was like, I don't think we're going to go up here yet. So I started seeing it reverse right here. Right there. And I went short on this candle right here. When it went right back up into there. And then I took that trade right here. I didn't hold it all the way, but it got me green. Made about $120 on each of my accounts. I only been trading 1 micro lately. If 1 micro has just done me wonder. It does well. 1 micro. I mean, for 1 micro, I was up $400. Isn't that crazy? I mean, can you think about that? Like, think about that. The possibilities. I was up $400. I could have closed the account. It doesn't matter that I held it back to break even. That's not the point. It's the fact that I made $400 on 1 micro. Do you know what I'm saying? 1 micro. You don't have to go big, guys. You don't have to increase your size. You don't have to go big. You just got to learn to trade. That's it. Learn to trade. 200. 200 points on 1 micro. You know what? I was sharing it yesterday. I remember the days where I was like, if I could only hold my trade for 20 points. Guys, if it goes 20 points, it doesn't even register in my mind because I'm going for 50 to 100 points. That's where I'm at now. Isn't that crazy? That's called growth. But you might not be there. So go for that 10 points and be happy with it. Go for the 10 points and be happy with it. You got it. Watch the Asia lows find resistance right here. We have our first presented fair value gap right there. I'm waiting for the 15-minute candle to close, folks. I am not trading until 9:45. We got some type of news, right? What do we got? Today is... Hang on. I gotta update everything. 2 p.m. We got FOMC this afternoon, so let's be careful. FOMC this afternoon. We might only get one clean move. We might only have one opportunity. Any advice on passing micros, evals with micros? Yeah, Shane, easy. Go to a prop firm that doesn't require you to renew your subscription on a monthly basis, okay? Tradeify and also funded Next Futures, the one that we're going to be doing the giveaway today. They do not have a renewal on your evals, so you can buy one eval and you can have it for 6 months. There's your answer. It's not about speed. It's not about time. Also, Lucid's another one. Yeah, Lucid's another one. Okay. All of these allow you to just get the account and focus on one micro over 6 months. It's not about passing it in 30 days. It's not about trying to increase your size. Your goal is not to make money with this account right now. Your goal is to prove you can be consistent and not blow it. Okay? Once you can prove you won't blow it, then it goes to the point where can I pass it? Okay? It goes in that order. It's first, can I show that I can't, I'm not gonna blow the account. That's how it starts. Okay? That's your progression. Don't jump to making money right away because you're gonna think about money in your trades, and that's the point. You don't want to think about money. If I thought about money in this last trade of me hitting my target, I would have gone on tilt if I lost because I went to break even. I literally was up $400 and I went down to like 50. Okay? That's the other thing we need to talk about. We need to talk about that right there. We need to talk about how losing a trade like that affects you emotionally. How many of you been there? How many of you been there? You're up $50, $100, maybe $2,000. I don't know what size you're doing, but it doesn't hit your target, and then it goes back to break even. You guys, raise your hand. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been there. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been there. How many of you have been up money and then it comes back to break even? Okay? Now, here's the question. What happened to your trading immediately after that? This is an aha moment for some people, okay? What happened? What happened? Did you go on tilt? Did you revenge trade? Did you force a trade because you're trying to get back what was rightfully yours? It's the truth. It's the truth. Okay? So, I need you to think about this. Your goal as a trader is to protect two things: your account and your psychology. You have to, and most people don't even think about your psychology. Most people don't think about their psychology as in, I need to protect it. Okay? So, you have to protect your mindset. If a trade going back to break even is going to cause you to go on tilt, what do you need to make sure you don't do? Don't let it go back to break even. Close the trade. Close the trade. Protect your psychology. That's the truth. Now, you do have to build your psychology. You have to build that muscle. I let a trade go up $400 and then back down to 50 and tag me out. Did it hurt? Did I feel it? Yeah, I did. But I ended green on the day. I did. I took a couple extra trades. You could have said maybe that they were emotional trades, but I waited for a setup. I waited for a setup. and I was green. You have to be able to get to that point where going back to break even isn't going to cause you to go on tilt. But if you're not there yet, then close the trade. Close the trade. Okay? Or take a partial and then let the other one go back to break even. Then you can say, you know what? I got my piece. I got my piece out of the market. Why did I do that? Because I was committed to the big move, Shane. I was exercising my ability to hold a trade way past what I'm used to. And I did. Worse, I had to make only $260 more to request a payment only to be down $1,200. I feel you, Mary. That's the exact thing. You have to recognize that and be so present in your trading that when that happens, or when you're up, you need to be aware that if this goes against me, it could hurt. So I need to protect my own mental health. Okay? You got to protect it, or it's going to show up in a lost or blown account. So what are you doing to protect your mindset? What are you doing to protect your account, psychologically speaking? Okay? You need to have a plan for that. Here's an example. Okay? If I'm going long right here and my target's these equal highs, okay? If price gets right up to within a few points of it and starts hesitating like this, I'll close the trade. Why? Because I'm not going to be picky for an extra ticky. I was trying to find something right. I can't remember the one that I made up. I'm not going to be picky for an extra tick. I'm going to close it because if it goes back to break even, I would be irked. So close the trade. I've already made that decision. Okay? You got to, when you're part of your active trade management of your accounts is this very thing. It's also managing your emotions. You have to manage it. All right, we have our 15-minute candle has officially closed. Let's take a look at the charts and see what we got. We have an internal sweep right here. So that's a minor sell side. Let's jump up to the hourly. Let's see if we have a fair value gap there. We do. We have a fair value gap sitting right here. An hourly. We have another hourly right here. That we didn't hit. And then let's jump up to the 4-hour here and see what we got. We got nothing lower here. If we're gonna move lower, it's running for these. It's running for the equal lows down here and my ultimate target. So how do we play this if it's gonna go lower? I mean, quite frankly, I'm not convinced it's gonna go lower right now. We got a failure swing right here and a sweep of liquidity. There was no fair value gap here, so no trade. This is a failure swing, internal to external. We do have a breaker right there with the first presented fair value gap. I think really if I can get these equal highs, I'd be happy on the day. I'd be happy to call it a day and wait for FOMC. I need to open trading trade of 8 here. Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, Tony, there's a lot. I think the main reason I didn't like how expensive they were, unless they've changed their structure. And whatever FTMO has to offer, their Lucid, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify offer the same thing, and that's who I like. That's who I've worked with. If my discount code, I don't have one for FTMO. But I don't have anything negative per se, but I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was the cost, if I remember. All right, first thing I'm noticing is all the wicks right here. That means I'm sitting out right now. Now, I wouldn't be opposed to something like this, a retest to 930, which is a breaker to move higher. Do you see this? Low, high, lower, low. That's our sweep. This is our sweep of liquidity. This minor sell side liquidity and this hourly fair value gap. I'm not opposed to that. I'm going to go long right here, I think, actually. I'm going to take a long. Stop loss is going to be at the bottom of that candle. And target is going to be these equal highs. Relatively low risk. I'm not risking a lot here. If I need to bring my stop down to the swing low, I might consider that. The swing low at 946. I want to see this 5-minute close above. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna move it right now because this 5-minute is acting as resistance. I need to see it close above it. If I get this close above the 5-minute, I would feel more confident about giving it a wider stop because it's shown me through the close of a 5-minute fair value gap that it may want to go higher. Does that make sense? So right now, I'm not going to move my stop until after this candle closes above this 5-minute fair value gap. I want proof that it wants to go higher. And proof is closing through that fair value gap. We got 1 minute and 28 seconds. The equal highs are all right here. Here we go. This should be a nice trade. Probably be a 100-point trade, roughly. Might give it a little more room. Let's see, we're at 104. That'd be 54. That right there would be 100 points. Yeah, we'll go for 100 points. So target is going to be at 27,254. My entry's at 27,204.75. All right, so we're gonna close that 5-minute here shortly, in 11 seconds, and that's confidence to me that we want to go higher. Does that make sense? Okay. Obvious target. That's our obvious target, guys. I mean, those equal highs will pull price. Okay. Now we got another 5-minute fair value gap here that it might respect. So what could we see? A wick, and then the 5-minute candle close inside here. That's a possibility. So that's how I'm treating this. Now that I have the candle close, I'm more willing to give a little space. Really, I don't want to see it go back down because that would violate what I think order flow would do. So we should run into this target here. And I'm actually going to move it to this top fair value gap here. I'll lower it if I have to. But if we go down to the 1-minute chart, you'll see another fair value gap. Look at this right here. Okay, look at this. See that fair value gap right there? And look at those equal highs. See those equal highs there? So these equal highs are inside of and right on the previous day midpoint. So that's where I'm going to move my target, is right at this fair value gap for right now. Because I think if we're going to run this level, these equal highs, I don't want to see it make another equal high. It could do that, and if it does it, this is where we make that decision to close our trade early. That's one of these moments. But many times when we have these equal highs, it's going to make it jagged. Okay? What does jagged look like? It's a candle that runs above it and through it with reasonable height. It pushes through it at a reasonable level. It's not gonna, and many times it's not just gonna make a little bump like that. You know, it's not gonna do one of those. It's gonna give us a big push. That's what we want to see. Now this fair value gap, it could hold us and prevent us. It could. I'm hoping it runs these equal highs though. What's up, Chris? I typically do the wicks, Tony, and they need to be they don't need to be equal. They just need to be around the same level, and then I'll pick the highest one. So this will be a 54-point move. Stop loss is sitting at that low for 30 points. If we close above this, if we make another push higher, I'll move my stop to this level here. But I want to see it put. I want to see another push higher here. I don't like that candle. We got a 5-minute fair value gap right here, so I'm going to allow this to play out here. I want to see this fair value gap hold. 5-minute, that 5-minute fair value gap. It is. It is. It's through a creator on YouTube. I don't like this. I might get stopped out here. I'll give it a little more room. So what do we have right here? We have an internal sweep of liquidity on the 1-minute time frame. This is the inversion model right here. So we have a sweep of liquidity. If we get a if it closes above this fair value gap right here, this is an inversion, and it is where this is a trade. This is a trade I would take, and it's a trade that I would be willing to add to my position, but it has to get above that. So I see this sweep of liquidity right here. I have an obvious draw on liquidity. The other thing is this fair value gap is now something that's to pay attention to, because it held price down. All right, I move my stop here. So right now this trade would be a 1-to-1 trade, because I gave it a little more room. I was gonna move it to break even if we got above this inversion, but we didn't. Above this fair value gap, and we didn't. This trade would be invalid. We're watching this 5-minute right here, and we're watching this 5-minute right here. Let me go ahead and remove that. That's just distracting. Got too many things here. I want to see it pump higher right here with 27 seconds left. All right, so we closed inside that. This is good news for the time being. We respected this fair value gap here, and we respected the inversion down here. Doesn't mean it doesn't still drop, but I'm saying as of right now, if it would have closed below this, I would have exited the trade. No, I wouldn't call that a break of structure. Because all you got to do is go up to the 2-minute time frame, and then it's not a break of structure. I mean, if it's going to be if you go up to the 2-minute time frame and you lose the break of structure, you really shouldn't call it a break of structure. I'm going to treat this one like a whole separate trade for you guys, okay? If it gives it to us. A close above that would be a long. Target would be this internal high is when your stop would be moved to break even. So 13 points. But if we're going to run that, we're probably running at least that high right there. So 18 points. That would be a trade idea. But again, we need it to close above this fair value gap. Right now it's playing what do you call it? Not footsie. It's playing, what do you call it? Hard to get. It's playing hard to get on us right now. FOMC is today, yeah. It's not looking good. Bummer. We'll keep our emotions out of it. Let the trade play out here. Let's see where this 5-minute closes. 37 seconds. I'm going to get ready to close this here. If we break this low. Alrighty. Moving my stop to this low right here. It did violate the inversion fair value gap. So this is, if it comes back down to this level, I'm out. But I'll allow it to move in my direction if it wants to go. But more than likely, it will come lower because it already violated these. It gave us an inversion, and it violated the inversion or the fair value gap right here. We'll see. Yeah, when we have FOMC, things can be a little more wonky. Less predictability. And because of how price has been moving here, I am not going to add another position to this inversion if it gives it to us. I'm going to let my single contract play out simply because I think we should have ran to that high sooner, but we didn't. So it's not, to me, it's not as predictable right now. And I don't want to add more risk on to my trade. Now, I will say that if we go back to the original entry, which was the close of this 930 fair value gap, we haven't violated it. We've stayed inside of it. So if we were really going to play this trade out completely, it would be the close below this 1 minute fair value gap. And we haven't gotten there. We haven't got there. That's a smart move, Ted. If you feel it, recognize it, and then execute on something to prevent the dumb stuff. This is ridiculous. This is honestly ridiculous. We could just close the position and say this is consolidating and I don't want to sit in this back and forth. That's a legit. That'd be totally legitimate for you to close your position and say I'm not going to mess around in this. We're really close to this inversion. That it's going to be really nice to see. If we can get that in this candle, that'd be really nice. Oh my gosh, you can't give me a close? You can't freaking close above that fair value gap? It's just gonna, we're out of nowhere, we're just gonna get a massive candle that just runs the highs without any warning. What's up, David? We're in a trade right now. We've been attempting to go long, but this consolidation is real. The consolidation is real. Holy macaroni. Okay, we barely got a close. Now it's just gonna go boom. Hey, I'm not gonna complain. I got my level set. I got my level set. It's ready to go. But I do not like how price action is playing out. What's up, Blood Red Driver? Well, the number one advice: use the code DTJ. I couldn't keep a straight face. Sorry. All right, here's what I'd say. Here's what I'd say. Best advice. Number one, I just shared this earlier. This stinks. We might get another retracement here. Number one, get an account that allows you to trade as long as you want without paying any extra cash. Tradeify will allow that for you. Number two, only trade one micro. Only trade one micro. I'm going to say this again. Only trade one micro. I'm saying it over and over again because in your head is going to be all the justifications on why you shouldn't. And I'm going to tell you to ignore every justification on why you shouldn't trade one micro and why you need to trade more. Okay? One micro. Number two. Number three. Number one is use the code. Number two, or number 4. Number 2 is an account that allows you to trade as long as you want without charging you more money. Number 3 was trade 1 micro. Number 4. Have a max daily loss. You pick it. For me, with 1 micro, I'm going to say $200. $200. If you lose $200 from your 1 micro, you need to call it a day. Because I would say that's really bad trading. Okay? That's bad trading. If you lose $200, you're not on point. You're missing it. And call it a day. Close the charts. Wipe your hands clean. Come back tomorrow. Okay? That's number 4. Number 5. Trade only a model that you know. Only specific models. Do not click the button to click the button. Only trade 1 model. There's a lot of ones in these. Lots of ones. Okay? 1 model. That was number 5. And number 6. Do not take more than 4 trades. Do not take more than 4 trades. You pick the model you want. Some people it works for some and some it works for others. Pick 1 model. I trade a breaker and inversions. Breakers and inversions. That's what I typically trade. They work well for me. We took this trade on an inversion, which overlapped with a breaker, which then is now struggling. But we set our stop loss. I'm risking $100. Right now, I'm not risking $100. I'm risking $60, roughly. And I'm going to let the trade play out. Oh, there we go. Number 7. Number 7. Can somebody put these in the chat? 1 through 7. Number 7. Let the trade play out. Set your target. Set your stop. Do not touch it. Let the trade play out. Let the trade play out. Yeah, a model is a strategy. What you're going to find by doing this is you're going to find that your stop is going to be hit a lot. You're going to find that your stop is going to be hit a lot. And then you're going to want to try to fix it. Then you're going to try to abandon this whole system I'm sharing with you. That's the wrong move. What should you do instead? Identify why your stop is being hit all the time. Refine your entry based on your risk management. Not abandon everything. Refine what you're doing to improve upon it. Keeping the system in place. Okay? That is the process. That's the 7-step process to passing your eval again. Somebody put that all in the chat. Can somebody do that? Okay, let me go through it again because I'm going to make a video on this. I just decided. Number 1, use the code DTJ. Number 2, get an account that allows you, that doesn't put a time limit on your evals. Number 3, trade 1 micro. Was that it? Number 3 was trade 1 micro. Number 4, set a max daily loss of $200. Number 5, only take 4 trades per day. Max of 4 trades per day. Number 6, don't touch the model. Trade 1 model. Trade 1 model. And number 7, let the trade play out. There it is. There it is. All right, we just hit the equal highs. I have my target set at the previous day midpoint right here. So I'm looking for a little bit, just a little bit more push. I want that little push right there. If it doesn't give it to me, I'm just going to close the position. Come on. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. Give me a push. Give me a push higher. You got it. Come on. This is just another equal high. I don't want another equal high. I want it to break through the highs. Okay? If this closes red, I'll close the position. It needs to stay green. I need it to continue the green trend right now. Okay. I'll let this go. Let's get another push here. Right into our level. There's a little deep. There's the roughing the edges candle. Stop is going to go at the low of this candle in case it turns around. Stop is at the low now. We're waiting for that push. We're looking for it just to give us another push into that fair value gap in these other equal highs right here. But if it wants to reverse, I'm taking the trade off. Like right here. All right, so we're out. There we go. A little under 50 points on that single. No, a little under 25. Was it 25 points? 15, 40. No, it's 50 points. Yeah, a little under 50 points. It was 40 points. It was a 40-point trade. There you go. Do you got that? You guys see that? We just won. We just won. We followed the plan, followed the rules. I adjusted my stop because I thought it could go potentially lower. It actually didn't run my initial stop loss. It did not run. This was my initial stop right here. It did not run the initial stop. It might have ran. It didn't run it. Yeah, perfect. And look what it does. It comes back up and it's hitting my target now. Okay. Now that's an example of how I wasn't willing to go through a retracement, because if it did retrace and stop me out at break even, I would be irked right now. I'd be irked. So I'm going to close the position, or I'm going to do a trailing stop loss like somebody's suggesting in the chat. And I'm just going to close the position. If it goes and hits the target, great. I don't care. I'm done. Okay. That's a one and done trade right there. 40 points. Pretty simple. You just got to manage your emotions. Did Betsy post all of the 7 points? All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Number 1, use code DTJ. 2, get an account that doesn't put a time limit on it. Number 3, 1 micro. Trade 1 micro. Number 4, set a max daily loss. 200. 5, max 4 trades per day. 6, trade 1 model. 7, let the trade play out. And then rinse and repeat, folks. Then rinse and repeat. Do you see this? Do you see that? Those equal highs are now officially pushed through. It didn't stop here. It pushed through it. That's what I wanted to wait for. But it just didn't give it to me on the initial push. That's fine. I mean, it's $20. $20 on... I added some evals to my trading. I added some take profit trader accounts. I added 5 take profit trader accounts. So we got 5, 15. We're trading 15 accounts on $20. $20 more on 15 accounts. $250. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. What's up, Grace? Grace Supplied. How you doing? All right, well, there we go. That is what I'm talking about. Now, with how price has been playing out here, I'm going to be very leery on taking another trade with FOMC this afternoon. I would recommend you doing the same, being very strict on the trades that you take. Make it a very obvious setup that has to form for you to take the trade. So what would that be for me? It'd be something like a breaker right here. I'm not interested in lower prices at the moment. Well, I said if we hit these equal highs, I'd be interested in lower prices. So if price now shows displacement, then we can consider it. But I'm not going to get in unless it's obvious displacement. Okay? And we got a London high that it could potentially go for here. Okay? So I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna try to force more. I'm gonna take what I got and run, baby. What's up, Brandon? Brandon, are you inside the academy now? I can't remember. Yes or no? Okay, go to this site right here and tell me if it allows you to pay. You don't have to pay right now if you don't want to. But what I'm saying is go to this and then click the join now and tell me what you see. Yes, we're going to do a daily affirmation today. We got a couple things today, folks. So stick around. Daily affirmation. We need 75 likes. Once we hit 75 likes, we'll do our daily affirmation. Then we're going to do a giveaway. We're giving away a few funded next future accounts here today. I'm going to read the restrictions. Just to clarify, anybody can win, correct? Do you only have one account to send DMs in Discord? Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know. Report every one except for the one where I gave you your the login info. Anybody outside of that is not me. I wish they hide themselves from me, so there's no way for me to see them. I literally can do nothing because I don't know who they are. So Brandon, just FYI, if you get the Academy, it includes the roadmap and it includes the Discord and any other courses that I add to the Academy. Okay? If you do the 30-day roadmap, totally fine. You'll get access to the PDFs, the videos, but you will not be a part of the Discord or the community. That's a separate course in itself. So if you're looking to keep your cost at $97, then that's the route to go. If you want to get everything together and be part of the community, that's the $325. We're going to do the giveaway here soon. We're going to do our daily affirmation first. So I need 75 likes for the daily affirmation. Yeah, that's right. Priorities, folks. Priorities. Looks like London High is going to be the target here. You know what? Yeah, we could have held for the London High. Sure. We didn't. If I had more than one contract, if price wasn't so crappy, I probably would have added on that inversion right when the move started. I would have added, but it didn't. It was really crappy, so I decided just to hold for one contract. And I could have held for the London High on the final contract, but it didn't play out the way I really wanted it to play out. So I just held for the move that was presented to us, and I took profit. We're green. We made money. And more importantly, we followed rules and we followed a plan. And that's exactly what we want in trading. Guys, I love when there's equal highs like this. It's just so stinking obvious. It's so stinking obvious. All right, John. Have a good one. Bye, sweetheart. Between 2 and 5 is what I'm doing. Come on, folks, hit 75 likes. We ain't doing the giveaway until after it, so you might as well. Priorities, folks. – feel like my affirmations are getting longer and longer. What's the giveaway? We're giving away some Funded Next futures accounts. 3 of them. Giving away 3. And then on Friday to celebrate May 1st, the opening of a new month, we're going to give away some Apex accounts. We're going to do all kinds of giveaways here this week. I'm giving away 3 today. Yes, it is. It is in the Academy under Resources. I invest mostly. I only trade the futures. All right. Here we go. Let's do our affirmation for today. Today's affirmation is, first off, we do affirmations because out of everything that I talk about, mindset is everything. If your mind isn't right, it doesn't matter if you got the right trade. You can lose on a good trade because your mind's not right. You have to have a foundation that you can build off of. So, today's affirmation is based on James chapter 1, verse 5. If you lack wisdom, ask God and he will give it to you because he gives it generously. Okay? That's a summarization, the Tyler version, okay? Here's our affirmation for today. I do not trade in confusion because God gives me wisdom generously when I ask. He teaches me to slow down, discern clearly, and make disciplined decisions in this journey. I do not have to force clarity. I can seek him and trust his direction. When I lack wisdom, I ask. When I ask, he answers. God is growing me into a trader who moves with patience, conviction, and self-control. I trade with humility. I learn with consistency, and I trust the wisdom he provides. Here's the thing, folks. Listen carefully. Listen carefully because this will change the way you view this verse. It says, ask God. If you lack wisdom, ask and he gives generously. What does this mean? It means it's a promise. This is a promise of God. If you ask, you will receive. If you lack wisdom, ask and you will receive. This is the pattern. If you lack, then you ask, then you receive. This is the process. Okay? What does this mean for you? It means you need to believe that when you ask, you receive. Period. If you ask, you must believe that you receive. That means there's going to be this period where you believe but don't yet understand or don't yet see. I'm going to tell you the very beginning of my trading journey. It started with this verse. This was the start of my journey. Okay? How? Because I remember looking at the charts one day going, I can't do this. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I sowed a seed. I wrote a $10 check to a ministry and I held it. Here's one right here. A check that I wrote. This is a testament for me to remember. I have it on my desk all the time. And I said, it's my seed for learning to day trade. My seed to learn to day trade. That's what I wrote on it. And I said, Lord, your word says that if I lack wisdom to ask and you will give it to me. I sowed the seed. After I sowed the seed, I said, Lord, I thank you that I have the answer. Because I believe that I am going to receive. It's a promise. It's already mine. It's just a matter of time. It's going to show up. It's going to show up. It's going to happen no matter what. 6 days later, I was watching a YouTube video, and I'm watching this video, and this guy is calling out levels on price action. And he's like, it's going to go here. Here's what it's going to do. Here's what it's probably going to do. This is what we're looking for. And out of my mouth, I said, this is insane. This is insane. And right then, the Lord spoke to me. He interrupted my thoughts, and in my head, he went, this is the answer to your prayer. It literally shocked me. I got so excited because I knew he gave me the answer. Now it was my job to walk out this journey in faith. He gave me the answer. Now it was my job to walk it out in faith. What was that answer? He introduced me to ICT concepts. I never saw his videos before, didn't know what I was looking at. I just remember saying, Lord, I need your help. Is it a coincidence that I come across it after I made that prayer, after I sowed that seed 6 days later, and then he answers me, and then I see it, and then he tells me that this is the answer? No. Sure, I could have came across it, but the sequence of events was just like the Lord saying, hey, I'm here with you. I'm going to walk you through this. That's how this verse played out for me. That's my part of my story of trading. And ever since then, I said, you know what? I threw every other thing that I learned or strategy or every other person out the window, and I went all in on ICT. Why? Not because ICT is anything special. There's other great traders out there, but it was what the Lord directed me to. And it's what the Lord said, this is your answer. So out of obedience and out of walking in the journey that I felt the Lord had for me, I said, yes, Lord, this is where I'm going because this is what you're showing me right now. That to me was walking in faith. That was me walking in faith, asking for wisdom, him answering, and then me saying, all right, I got my answer. I have to believe this is from the Lord, and I got to walk this out in faith. Do you know how much longer it took before I saw profitability? 18 months, folks. 18 months. The Lord gave me the answer, and it took 18 months before I saw any profit. So just because you get the answer from the Lord does not mean you instantly become profitable. It means you commit to the journey. You commit to that process and you say, Lord, you remember, you give yourself these milestones, these points in your journey that you can look back and you can say, this was the Lord. He spoke to me here. All right, Father, I trust you. I trust you. I'm remembering what you did. Because the enemy is going to try to steal it from you. He's going to try to tell you that you can't do this, you suck, you're a failure, you're a loser, you should give up and walk away. And I'm going to remember these milestones. Not milestones. What are that? Give me the word, folks. What is it? Not milestones. It's like these not tokens. There's something stones of remembrance. Not milestones, though. That seems like a marketing term. Not checkpoints. Somebody will tell me it. It was like this. I don't know. It was a moment in my journey. Memorial. Thank you. It was a memorial that I could go back to. A physical representation of what the Lord did in my life. And then when the enemy's trying to lie to me, manipulate me, I go back to these memorials in my life where the Lord spoke and I go, no, this is what he said. This is my promise. So I pray that blesses you. For those that might not believe in it, all this, but stuck it through because they want the giveaway, thanks for hanging around. If they left because they didn't want to hear it, well, great for you guys. Less people to compete with for the giveaway. All right, folks, let's go ahead and let's do it. Everybody should leave now except me. All right. I clarified one rule with Funded Next Futures, okay? If you are not registered through the link that I'm going to put here, if you did not register with my link in the past, unfortunately, you will not be able to get a giveaway. The giveaway will only work. I honestly, if I'm honest with you, I hate this rule. I'm annoyed at Funded Next Futures for doing it this way, but I'm not the one giving away the accounts. They are. I'm just the avenue that they're doing the giveaway through. So if you have not signed up, go down in the description of this video, find Funded Next Futures, and sign up and register with them. You don't need to buy anything. You just need to register. It's just the rules. That's what they're going to require. Okay? So what's going to happen is I'm going to do the giveaway. You're going to give me your email address by email, and then I'm going to send that to them. Okay? If you're not registered under me, they will not give you the account. I apologize. I really do. I wish I could give. I don't care if you're registered under me or not. I want to just do a giveaway. On Friday, when we do the giveaway for the Apex accounts, it can be anybody. It can be anybody. This is just their rules, unfortunately, that they require. It's annoying, but that's what it is. Okay? So, if you want to be in the giveaway, I need you to make a comment and you will be entered into the giveaway. If you have not made a comment starting now, you need to make a comment and it will keep you in the giveaway for the next 15 minutes. Now, here is the link. You need to go to this site here using this link and you need to register. I just pinned it in the chat. If you want to be a part of the giveaway, you need to register. Okay? Go ahead and register. Now, I like the product of Funded Next Futures. I'm giving them a second chance on their customer service, and today is gonna be based on that. Okay? It's gonna be based on that. I only have 42 people that are signed up here, guys. 42 people that are have joined, made a comment, that want to enter into the giveaway. Okay? So if you want to be a part of it, you must make a comment. If you don't make a comment, you will not have a shot at the giveaway. Linked in the chat is the link to register. I will be taking notes of who wins, and then you also will need to email me. We are doing 3 accounts, 3 25K accounts. 3 25K accounts is what we're giving away. Easy clean. Let me make sure you are in this. You should be in it, that you made a comment. There you are. You're in it. You are in the giveaway. If you ever, you need to go, you just need to make an account. So you act like you're going to buy an account and it'll ask you to register. And then once you're registered, you're done. Don't need to buy anything. Just make sure you register. Okay. All right. There's 126 people here and only 51 people registered. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if you want to be a part, register with Funded Next, but how do we register under you? The link automatically puts you under me. Yeah, if you're not, I'll let you know. If they say you're registered with somebody else or somebody you're not, I'll let you know and then you can register. All right, let's go ahead and proceed. I already asked, now I believe. All right, Hezzy, I like it. I doubt I'm in. AMS, I'm pretty sure you're in here. Let's see. AMS, yep, you're in the giveaway. That blows my mind. There's like 100. I guess it doesn't blow my mind. There's some people that when I see I've been in other people's live streams that they're doing a giveaway, and I don't make a comment because I don't care about getting it. So I get it, but I'm just saying. What's up, Beth? Let's see if you're in it. Beth. Since there's only 50, I can go through everything here. Yeah, Beth, you're here. I see you. Yeah, I understand. You might not want it. All right, here we go. Here is our giveaway number 1 for our 25K accounts. Ken, congrats, man. Let me know that you're here. Ken Jeff. You need to let me know you're here, Ken. Ken Jeff 41. What's up? Ken Jeff 41. We'll give you a minute. Ken Jeff 41. We'll give him another minute. If somebody sees him, make a comment, let me know. By the time we're done, if he's not here, we'll re-give away this one. All right, next person for the giveaway. Here is MMC. What's up, MMC? MMC, are you here? All right, what country are you in? Germany, you're good. Make sure you're registered, and you're going to need to send me an email at thepurposedriventrader.com. Tyler at thepurposedriventrader.com. I'll put it right here for you. Okay? There it is. Tyler at thepurposedriventrader.com. Alrighty? Alright, let's do the next person. I haven't seen Ken make a comment, so after this one, we will redo Ken's giveaway here. Next person, Jason. Way to go. Congrats. You here still, Jason? Even if Jason's not, he's inside the academy, so I can get it to him later if I need to. I just want to know if he's signed up or not. Nightbot didn't appear. That's weird. No, it didn't. Yeah, you, Jason. Jason B2. All right. So we're going to give away the first one again. Let me... All right. We're giving away Ken's again since he wasn't here. I'll give him a last second to respond. 3, 2, 1. Next comment will determine if it's him or... Nope. All right, here we go. Next winner. Well, Peach Teach did not want it, but just won. PE Teach. Do you still want it? Yes or no? Complaining about getting it, now you want it. Do you want it or not? I need to know. It's yours if you want it. Maybe they're not here anymore. You guys might be lucky. Guys might be lucky. We'll give it 30 seconds. I bet you they're not. All right, we're gonna do another one. I don't think they're here. You guys got lucky. Blessed. Here we go. The winner is Matteo. What's up, Matteo? Are you still here? I think, didn't you just win recently? I think you just won. If you just won, I think you won earlier this week. If you did, do you mind giving away to somebody else? Since you just won, I'm pretty sure you won. That's okay. If you won like a couple months ago, I think Jason won like a few months ago. And that's different, but I'm pretty sure you just won. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. We're going to do another one. What's up with this thing? What's up with this thing? You can't win twice in a row. It's going to make it look like it's rigged. Like I'm rigging something here. Okay, Jason, no. All right. Here we go. This is official. Blazing Texan, are you here? Blazing Texan, you are the winner. All right, it's official. I'm assuming you're in Texas. I'm assuming you are registered with Funded Next. Okay. There we go. We have the giveaways done. Living in Iowa, actually. Oh, you're not too far away. So I need you all to send me an email. I just pinned my email to the top of the chat. Tyler@thepurposedriventrader.com. You also need to register through the link that's also in this chat that was pinned prior to. Register, and then you will be good to go. I'll give this information to them. Send me an email so I have your email, and I can send that to them so they can get you connected with the free account. We are going to be doing another giveaway this Friday. We're going to give away some Apex accounts. We're going to call it a day right here, folks. I got my one trade for today. It was a win. There's no reason for me to trade anymore. We got FOMC later this afternoon, and we don't want to mess around with potentially losing money unnecessarily. So we're going to exercise some discipline by getting off the charts and doing everything above the bar, so to speak. So thanks for being here, guys. I love hanging out with you guys. I enjoy this time more than you guys know. So thanks for hanging out with me. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. Other than that, guys, God bless. We will see you all tomorrow, okay? Take care.